Good morning. Well, it looks like I've just gotten back to um, my charts where I can see the 2 minutes, um, but I will actually use MT4 as well. So just to get my pivots. All right, so mm, mm, all right, so this one US. Okay. Um, right, so we seem to have made a bit of a bottom here, and especially on the 4 hour, you can see some bottoming action. 1 hour, we see maybe the double bottom putting in there. Wow, a nice rally that failed, but yeah, I was actually long overnight and got stopped out at break even now. But this would offer me a slightly better price to get back in. Okay, so M3 in the middle of the hour. Notice how when you look back a few, let me just do my levels quickly before I go there. Right, so shape. Mm, Mm-hmm. All right, so now another minor level that we're on right now. So this would be quite a good buy zone given that it's a M2. But looking to the next hour, um, they seem to they will align. So okay, that's good. Next test. I can afford a front run, I believe. Yeah. Oh no. Sorry. Uh, this is 1 minute. It'll be 49 bars since the last dip. So 26. Okay. 23, 26. Yeah, I might potentially be able to do a front run. Okay, it's 5:45, so we're officially live now. Um, yeah, that really got a solid respect, didn't it? So, so market's definitely sideways for the last hour and a bit. Um, a breakout will be welcome and certainly offer good opportunity. I think it's certainly shown us that it feels that for the moment it stopped falling. So we'll start to see choppiness, sideways action, rallies that will get sold again, all those things. All right, I'm very close to entering a small bullish trade for my front run. I'm going to reduce the risk to, oh, shit, I sold. I wanted to buy. Um, just cancelled that now with a buy. I think I did. No, I didn't. There's the buy now, cancelling that. I was trying to reduce the risk and I clicked sell instead of the reduce risk button. That's not a good way to start the morning. This bloody thing's not buying. I wonder if I've run out of margin. I'll have to buy over here. Oh, with all that faffing about, I can't believe I still have a chance. Okay, so I'm in at, where am I in? Can't tell you. Uh, I seem to be in at about 961, 962. Gonna set my stop loss at just below S1. I need to go and close that other short, and that will free up some risk here. Yeah, let me do that. Trade. Last one opened. And managed to. Oh, takes so long to close. Okay, I managed to close it at a small profit. Completely accidental. Not intended. Alright, so I am in two buys. Oh, damn it. Let me go and close one. Says I'm gonna sell and a buy. So two sells. This thing is moving so fast. I don't know what it's doing. It's like it's not closing me because it's moving too fast. So it keeps on saying the price is not valid anymore. Alright, best way to do this then through a TP, I suppose. Entry 26. See, that gets me out. No? Okay, I'm out now. Alright. Sorry, that was a little bit of faffing about. It made me $4. Alright. Okay, so I'm a little bit underwater now on the position. So where's M2 gonna? Okay, stop loss. Sorry. Good morning, gentlemen. I don't know how long you've been seeing me faffing about by. I accidentally short sold when I was trying to minimize my risk, and I did have a coffee actually. Um, as you can see, I've gone long there at that support level. Is a little bit of a front run because of the yellow bar that I've got there at 48 minutes past the hour. I've often I've often noticed that that is where the market put its turn for the morning. So I take a small front run if the conditions are amenable. Um, the true entry will come once those pivots cross. Which will be then in a more decent size. this webinar is offered for educational purposes only. Hello, Jean. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Is it Jean or Jean? If you agree with Jean, just type 1. If you agree with Jean, type 2. If you don't agree with either, type 3. Chuck Duck, I hope all your PC issues are sorted out, MT4 issues, and I hope you had your payday with your tax short. Okay, the reasons for going long. We're at support here. We've been able to put in some bullish action today, which seems to indicate that for the moment, it's not just bearishness anymore. And my indicator that you can't see is it is neutral at the moment. However, it has been putting in a little bit of positive divergence in this area here. So basically from here to here, there's been positive divergence, lower low, while my indicator has been making higher highs, higher lows, sorry, higher lows. Also, we're in a buy pivot zone. And I noticed from the Democratic caucus things last night that Sanders didn't do as well as last time. And there's a theory out there that that's why the market sold off, because he did well in the previous round. I think that is what led to the rally in the Dow, although the market participants are still thinking that he's a clear leader for the Democrats. So I guess that's why the market came back down again. Yangi or Jangi. So you see, I'm in South African, so you pronounce my Jan as Jan, not Jan. But are you then Jangi? Jangai? I would have said Jangai, but okay, Jangi. So Wayne had it right. I kept on thinking, Wayne, you're saying it wrong. All right, so these are moving down amazingly. So we're going to come in at the same level, aren't they? The M2s. Hey, what happened to my other blue line? Oh, I must have deleted it. All right. right. Now we're just waiting for that cross. So sound good this morning? Let's take it. Uh-huh. The absolute best entry is going to be when it crosses through here, do it, retest and go. Unfortunately, this range has contracted so much now. These pivots almost mean nothing. They're just too small. This, the color of this new 8 indicator I've got on doesn't help much either, does it? Really. It's a bit better when you zoom out. Yeah, I've got my finger hovering on the buy button. So I am long, as I said, what, 26, 9, 62, I think, in a small position. The one I've got here on MT4 is a little bit lower, a little bit better price. Yeah, I uh, I ran into a few problems with that EA that creates the trades, Chuck Duck, and I'm now having to go through each trade that it triggered and make sure because the stop losses. I don't like where it put the stop losses. So um, where divergence plus the time, 48 minutes past the hour is often a turning point for some reason. Not every day, but often. So I use it as a front run. Uh, Now, I mean, you can be a few minutes off, but like if this does go up from here, then the front run would have been 53 instead of 48. Um, and I have been trying to see if there's something that can tell me when that will happen. It's starting to want to cross, so we'll just wait for this minute to close. Yep, there we go. And if I can get a pullback, I'll take it, but damn it, give me one. Okay, going long now. Oh, it didn't trigger. We can wait for it to pull back to the moving averages to go long. Okay, this looks good. Entering. This, it's just so slow. There, that would be the patient entry right there. Okay, I need to work on my trigger finger. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does need a bit of work. Um, I don't know if you've taken any of the entries. I'm in about 10 trades. All the pound one seems to be mm, in drawdowns, but there's others, euro orders looking really good. Oh yeah, do you guys remember this analysis I shared on the group the other day? And I said, oh, when it broke down here, I said, oh, trade plan failed. And it turned out I was just a bit impatient with my call. Okay, back to the action. Um, take profit. Well, the take profit should be 90 points. That's the that's what we're trading for here, between 90 and 40. Um, so, and I do like to measure it from the bottom here, so you don't always get 90 because it depends where you don't get it at the bottom. But well, yeah, if it does go there, that would be more than 90 points. Because the market's got such a big range at the moment, right? And yesterday we did actually see that the 90 was just blown out of the water. There was much bigger opportunity there. So yeah, reasonable. I think take profit zone's fine. And we could consider taking half off at M3 in case there's going to be bears coming in there, which is seems to have tested it before just now, over there, a few bars ago. Is that the one that triggered me? Oh, naughty, I bought outside of the buy zone. Right, I need the stop loss of this one. Ah, oh, okay. This one has to move up. Yeah, unfortunately, the market has decided to trade sideways. I don't like that. So the market often puts in a rally towards close, and the last 2 days, okay, yesterday it did so, day before it didn't. Um, and I've and that's the basis of me saying there's normally two trades being offered in this last power hour of the zone of the Dow. So given that given that we will be coming up to the close in about 50 minutes, I start to look out for signals of the turn around about just after half past. Actually, I have seen it come in at about 20 past the hour. It is a bit early. It all just depends when this turn happened. And now this is still in the making. So, and that assumes that we will get it, two trending trades. If it's just going to do this sideways action, no one's going to make money. See, there's the M3 kicking in again. I think I should exit this trade that I bought at a bad level and try and get back in a bit lower down. I'll just leave it. It's just a small trade. I do like it when it crosses, gives me the second chance at the moving averages to, yeah, resistance, yeah. So when it breaks through that, then it's going to just go because it will be breaking above this little range here. Yeah, let me close this trade. Oh, I can't just close it. Okay, I'll leave it. It's too much effort. I don't want to mess about with the screen while you guys are watching. Ah, so yeah, and let's see what happens with this zone. Okay, so just running through the rules. I haven't done my video that covers this yet. So I'm waiting for a cross of the 5/8 on the 2-minute chart, but because MT4 only gives me a 1 minute, I do a 10:16 here. I've got another indicator that I'm watching, which you can't see, which tells me my bias. I look at the levels for the day, support resistance. I look at price action, and I look at the time, 48 minutes past the hour, and then again 20 minutes past the hour to about 40 minutes past the hour. It's where the second trade will kick in, and of course these pivots. I'm gonna move stop loss to break even on this trade set, which should be around there. And it's a pity that that's such a bad entry because then it would have been much lower. Okay, actually what I'll do is I'll take the stop one off now at a profit, then I can bring the break even down on the okay. I'm breaking my break even down just to there. 16. So I don't know. I've got let's see, how many points do I have? I'll have to look at my other screen, sorry. It's gonna flicker a bit while I do that. Is this that one? Wow, this is doing well. I can see the dollars, but I can't see the points. Okay, 85, 86 points. I'm really tempted to take it, but it's not a target yet. It's just fighting with that resistance. That's going to be an expensive cup of tea. Anyway, let it run. You might be happy when you come back and if I've exited and you get to go to take profit. Oh, wow, 100, 105, 106. This is going well. 113, 16. Go, baby. Okay, I'm ready to close. Almost. There we go, out. I think when I said out, I saw 145 points, but it didn't fool me there, the bastard. I think I ended up getting 130 because when I didn't get the full, I then waited and it pulled down a bit more. It's annoying. Not on this one. On this one, I just hit take profit, but it went a little bit above. Okay, there we're back. No? For heaven's sake. I can't watch two screens at the same time. Okay, I got 62 times 2. How much is that? That was on my half lot, so that's 134. Yeah, the best exit was 145. I didn't get that, damn it. Anyway, it was a good one. So yes, I'm I'm now happy to look for a short. If the indicators cross, we're heading in towards the last 40 minutes of trading now. So just gonna let action set up first, and because this might actually now be a retest of the breakout, so we just have to be conscious of that. And then it might go up again. So that's the 5/8 cross will keep you out of trouble. Great, Chuck Duck, you took 2 trades. Oh yes, you would have the front one, and I hope you had better entries than me. So in my account where I trade my real money, that's where I had the 2 entries. Both were at the better price. No, they were actually worse. They were at the front run price, better than the second one I did on MT4. Yeah, you really, really regret not taking a short when you when you see that happening. But believe me, over time, it's just not worth not following the 5/8 cross. It punishes you because this could be the second chance of the bulls, right? They see it cross here, they wait, they get a second chance and they take it again. And that's if you go early, they just punish you. But my indicator that you can't see is um is overbought, or it was, and it's been overbought twice. So do I have negative divergence? A little bit. So I've got this here, but I've got slight negative divergence. If I can get a failure here now, that will just be telling us everything we need to know. Great. Wow. You got 111 and 162. Uh, yeah, that's better than me, Chuck Duck. You definitely had better entries. Yeah, I must say these 1 hour pivots. I mean, obviously outside of market hours, they are a little bit useless, but wow, they do seem to work quite a bit. Not every hour, but wow. And what I've actually seen with them is they seem to like to span across 2 hours. Where they'll go swing M4 down to M1, but they'll take 2 hours to do so rather than just one. So I wish we could get an indicator that gives you a 2 hour pivot zone. Okay, so you took a M2 to the M4. Right, so now got our cross, and I would like to just see a push up to give us a sell. Nine 37, 979. Oh, so sort of at the just after the pivot. Okay. So what happened yesterday? Oh, by the way, I just have to say, so after half past, when the 5/8 cross, you tend not to get a second chance. Um, but now, okay, and why will I not be bullish now? Um, so I won't. I'll ignore a 5/8 cross to the top because I take the first one as my signal, um, and because I've had bearishness confirmed by my indicator. That's off screen. Also, we're in the zone here. If we don't get the second chance, then so be it. We've had a very good trade. Um, What will make me take a buy if I get no second chance and we start to hit support here again, I suppose. Okay, all pivots 5.7. Is that a MT4 indicator or I guess it doesn't matter. Thanks for telling me, Jim. I'll have a look for that. Play with it. Yeah, man, shucks. Today it would have been nice to cheat a little bit, but anyway, we're swingers, we're not cheaters. MT5. Do you use MT5, Jim? Hmm. 19 bars, swing to swing. So that's interesting. We've had today 26, 27, and then 26, 25. So some algo has been set. I think they change these settings daily. That's why you don't get consistencies in these swings. Uh, around about there, which puts us okay. Is a resistance level here. Let's see. — 22. That puts us to 20 minutes to the hour. Yeah. Mm. I'm gonna see if I can just get. I should be selling around now. I'll take a small one this time. Half of what I've done on the wins. 1, 2, 3, sell. Why is it not selling? I This is so annoying. I bloody click on the thing and it doesn't sell. For heaven's sake. 27. It must have dropped 10 points just as I clicked and it ignored me. What does my journal say? Requote. 20. So I clicked when it was 13.6 and then they requoted me on 11.6 and they don't fill me as a result. 2 points. Bloody annoying. As long as if I'm going with a big lot size. I just want to confirm I'm definitely not in the trade. Yeah, they gave me nothing. I'm not in. Oh, is that a shit? Okay, I can sell now. Sell. Did I get it again? No, it says it was opened. 14.6. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Um, I can't use the mini terminal. I've got it doesn't work on IG because it's issued by Pepperstone. Okay, so here I just want a 40 point trade, right? We've had the big one, so now we're just going for the small one. So let's set it up. Mm, 14 less 40, is that 86, 26, 986. Oh, my maths is bad. 26, 786. It's already below it. 20. Let's see, this lot size is so small that's hardly like anything. Anyway, okay. Close for profit. All right, 2 trades, guys. Done and done. There's still a lot of time left though. I'm really annoyed that last trade was the lot size was so small it made me $6. Oh, should have done it on my other account. Watch list. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. What's it doing? Getting positive divergence now on the other indicator. I think we might go for a bullish close today. So it's a RSI with a 7 setting. 7 RSI. H2OAAS? What's that? Todd's. Oh, no, I missed it. He went short pound yen, and I didn't I didn't really hear all of his explanation of all his trades. I don't know why. I just didn't catch that he was setting up his trades. So when he went pound yen short, I missed it, and it went so quickly. Um, and then I think he had euro yen as well, right? I didn't even get that one. I think the euro yen, he kept on saying how he won't take it, and then in the end he did it. So yeah, it was I just missed it. Is she a fan of Todd? Yeah, I saw her on there last night, and I thought I should send her a few of the videos where he gives nice explanations of what he does, because she did ask and he didn't really answer. When did you short euro yen, Jim? And why did you short it? Did you short it because of the Todd stream? Probably not. I think you're sleeping then. It's London Open. Yeah, Marina has become a regular. I've seen her there 3, 4 times now. Wow, look how quiet the market's gone. Um, this could be an excellent breakout trade because the range is now really, really tight. Let's do this. And there it goes. Wow. Let me, if we get a, I'm gonna go long now, guys. Pull back long. I can get a pull back to this 27, 21 area. Do can I do if it pulls back, it puts us in. If it doesn't, doesn't. So I've had the cross here. I've had positive divert. No, I don't. That's just normal up, high highs. It's 20 minutes left to go. Oh, I see, Jim. Yeah, it's a pity. So cross over there, pull back. Yeah, here's our second chance entry. Oh, okay, I'm in. Right. Set the take profit up here again. Let's rather go for the top of this range here. And stop loss, bottom of that range. Now I feel like a pig buying the middle of the range. Wonder why. Yeah, I just bought too early, didn't I? At top there, breakout, retest. I hope it's not a fake out. Anyway. Okay, I'll increase the take profit. Yeah, I'm just banking on a bullish close. I think there's going to be a lot of people out there who feels that okay, the market's a bargain now, and they might bring back their buy the close strategies. And we note the higher lows we've been putting in. One up, down, up, down. So that's bullish price action. This would have been the better buy though. Plus this little range that it had here. Broke above, pull back in. Hopefully it just goes up. I'll put that back up there. All right. Hmm. Yeah, if it doesn't break that soon now, so let's see. Still above here. I just got a bad entry, I suppose. Fuck. Doesn't give me a lot of room to be wrong. I'm gonna move my stop loss up now to there. Just I like to make it just below the second lowest low, which is here. Yeah, oil. You know what I thought oil would be bullish. because the indexes went up last night. I thought, well, oil's a buy at 49.25. I bought a small lot, and now it's 48 something. So I'm a bit sad about that. It was a really small lot. I mean, I think I've got an $8 loss on it. And what I think what explains oil's drop is maybe the inventory info that came out last night. I haven't checked it yet. All right, so we've got 13 minutes to go. And be looking to close towards the highs of this range now if it's definitely not happening. But I tell you, in the final minutes of this, especially if there's going to be dividends, people don't want to pay it, so they get out of their shorts before the close, and they create a bit of buying momentum. But this price action is just stalling now. They might just want to get out now at break even. If we don't see something happening by 52, I'll move my take profit to break even and see if I can get out. At least the a 425 bold against 2000 expected, so that should be positive, right? Yeah, look at this contracting range. This is not what the doctor ordered. Here comes General Custard. Come on, charge! Okay, break even. Oh, what a failed charge. All right, thanks, guys. I think that last one was a stupid trade, so luckily it didn't cost me anything or you. Right. Well, you could even have made a bit. Hit that resistance line again, huh? Oh, one. Right. Okay, let's just check oil quickly. So, oil. Right, so this is my other system. So let's see. Very bearish price action around the time. Was this when the news came out? So that was bullish and then bearish of in the 4 hours after the news. Or is this the news bar? Yes, I agree, Chuck Duck. Although I did it because of the tendency of the Dow to rally into the close. And that's why I did it. And I also, you know, imagine you don't know where's my, I need to see something here. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. So imagine when we took the trade, right? What's it doing? I'm not allowed to move the window while it's streaming. Uh, is it okay now? Jim, we don't have wired pivots for MT5. There's others out there. They're not as nice as. Need to unclick the fourth icon from the right. Unclick the fourth icon. This one? Oh, that one? Ah, thanks. Yes. So when we took the trade, can't quite remember, was when I had the breakout. Yes. So yeah, you don't know if it's going to be sideways. You see the cross. Um, yeah, you see lower highs. You just don't know it's going to be if it's going to be sideways to close. Yeah. Okay, I just want to look at oil quickly because this is my other system. Um, right. So as you can see here, I mark the 4 hour bar where the news comes out about the inventories. And what I say is that whatever happens in that 4 hour bar as a reaction to the news will continue for the rest of the week. So here you've had negative reaction. It carried on down for the rest of the week. Tick. I'm just not sure. Yes, a 4 hour bar negative. Sorry, this is the positive bar. It went up to there. That's why I gave it a tick, although it did fail. So I thought maybe a bit bad to tick that. It's probably just a break-even trade. I certainly wouldn't have lost you money. And this one went positive. This one, the news came out on the Friday morning for us because it was the public holiday on the Monday, so then I don't do the trade there, but it would have worked, it looks like. Well, it depends which bar you look at as the news bar. So I need to see 12. Yeah, actually, this one is a fail if you've done it, but the rule says don't do it if you're on a short news week. So now this one should be a buy because the news bar was green and positive. Should be a buy according to this system. So right now it actually does give a very nice buy. My stop loss was almost touched. So I'll just leave that till the end of the week and see where it goes. Um, so this is the plan, something like that. We'll see if it works. I got a good track record on this. Tick, tick. It was Christmas week. Tick, 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 tick. Cross. Uh, short news week. Doesn't count. Um, this one was meant to be down. You might have gotten stopped out there. Why do I have two here? Oh, for the up. Okay. Tick, 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 tick. Cross, cross. Tick, tick. Cross, tick. If you take it again. Tick, tick. Thumbs down. Anyway, there we go. That's how many weeks I've done. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I hope it was profitable for all of you. It certainly was for me. I'll post my pip win uh, as a thumbnail to this video, and I'll do yesterday's as well, which I haven't done. Great. Cheers, guys. And what's the Dow doing? Just sell off. Okay, sell off into the close. Over and out. Have a good evening.